All right, good afternoon, all you warriors. Chris Wrangle here coming at you with the Uncaged Warrior. Hey, I wanted to visit with you a little bit about, when we were talking about all these firm foundations, the fortitude, what the importance of that is in our lives. One thing that we have to establish are, with any kind of practice of any kind of pillar, any kind of foundations, we also have to look back at the questions. And one of the, several of the questions I ask are, what life principles are unshakable to you? That is super, that's super, super important as we look at the foundations in our lives. What are some things that are unshakable to you? That's going to really, really depend on your integrity. So if there's a certain stance that, or a policy, or something that in your mantra or whatever it is that is unshakable to you, what is that one unshakable thing? Now, so you go through this. I want you to really sit down, close your eyes, just think about the questions, each one by one. So the first one was, what life principles are unshakable to you and why? What happens when we build on a weak foundation? It's kind of like if I'm alcoholic and I decide, I'm not going to drink anymore, yet I put myself in a weak foundation where, yes, I have my will that says that I'm not going to, but then I continually to hang out with friends that are constantly going out partying and getting into the scene where there's a lot of alcohol. That weak foundation, it can be easily broke. So I would want you to make sure that build all your principles on solid foundation. But what happens in your mind? So if we play this out in our minds ahead of time, we won't go through those hard times. Okay? So let's really think about that. What happens when we build on a weak foundation? Answer that specifically to what the history in your own life is, or what you see others maybe have done. And then finally, 3, what foundations can you embrace to impact your future? Impacting your future doesn't only impact you, it impacts everybody around you. It impacts your family, if you're married, your spouse, your children, if your parents, it could be the community that you live in, it could be your business, it could be your personal health. So find out what your firm foundation is. Find out what you will not back down on. It's unshakable. 3, just try your best day by day to have a victory. If there's 24 hours in a day, you need at least 23 victories, right? Even on a bad day, if we have 20 victories and 4 bad hours of the day, we're still coming up winners. So stand up firm foundation, hang in there, go through your pillars, and let's make a stronger Uncaged Warrior. This is Chris Wrangle coming at you from Uncaged Warrior.